Hello everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We are reviewing an anime called Chivalry of a Failed Night. Now this anime came out in 2015, so it's kind of a little outdated, although the animation is still great. So it's pretty much basically in a school, and he's a freshman, even though he flunked the last time. And the only reason why the main character, has an F rank magic thing or something like that. But he's really good at swordsmanship. So this is sort of like using mostly swords. He fights some guy with a bow and arrow, but that's pretty much about it. So our main protagonist decides to fight his way because his family, well, his father is a piece of shit pretty much, and he doesn't care about him. He wants him to fail so that way he doesn't move on and be successful in life because he's a massive fucking dick, massive fucking hypocrite. But he's just another jackass, to be honest with you. So, the first person he meets, the first person he fights is a girl who has pink hair and she's a princess. He decides to beat the crap out of her. Problem is, the princess decides to fall in love with him, and it kind of shows up every now and again. Now, there is some nudity in this anime, by the way, because it is Ichi. However, they don't show any tits, they don't show any like that type of stuff. But there is nudity in this anime. Um, so our main protagonist has to fight his way up, and at the very end of the anime, there's a scandal that he and the princess are in love with each other, and they decide to use the tabloids to fucking scam him over. The thing is the fact that he has to fight 20 matches before he fights his final match, and he does that with one hit, which is kind of underwhelming, to be honest with you. Like, you only use one attack. Like, that's fucking stupid of winning a match. Like, this ain't One Punch Man, especially when you're using a fucking sword. So, I digress. Now, even though the anime was made in 2015, there hasn't been a second season. And there's probably not going to be a second season, to my opinion, because I don't know how popular this anime is. I think it's okay. Now, as for his other side characters, you got a side character as a sister who's obsessed with him, and she thinks that he highly of him because he was very nice to her, even though everyone in the family thinks that she's a fucking monster or whatever the hell it's called. So they want her to move on to the 7 star festival instead of him, but it's the exact opposite. The main character moves on to the 7 star festival instead of her because she gets owned by the fucking president of the school who knows how to control lightning, which I thought was pretty dope. Excuse me, my apologies. So even though the main cast has good bouncing off each other, I did like the battles a lot because they were unique and like a sword versus bow and arrow, like stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff that I did not like. Like, they only show, like, for example, there was like the school council was gonna first the main cast of characters in the next episode, and then before the intro even starts, they beat the crap out of them. Like, well, how the fuck is that fair? Like, of all the school council representatives in this tournament, there's only one that actually wins the whole to go move on to the 7 star festival, but she doesn't really. There's no character development of her, and the fact that she wears a white dress and she doesn't want to get wet. She walks around with an umbrella, and she doesn't really talk that much. The other 3 characters talk way more than she does, and they get more screen time than she does. It's just baffling the fuck out of me. We don't even get to see her fucking fight. Like, that's the whole problem. And then the other problem is that even though they could have a second season, there are 2 other characters that don't even that look like fucking twins that go to 7 star festival, but they don't get. We don't know who the fuck they are if they do make a second season, and even if they don't, then that means that those 2 characters just win for no fucking reason. Like, I have to read the fucking manga to get their characters development type bullshit. So I think that's the main problem I have with this anime, including the fucking soundtrack. Which there are some boppers of music in this anime, but the problem is the fact that it's sporadic and some of it's just unforgettable. So, and to my honest opinion, I'm gonna give this anime like a 6 out of 10. I thought it was okay. The comedy's there. It's also very lewd because the princess calls herself a slut multiple times, which I thought was fucking funny, and the fact that she likes him, which is kind of fucking obvious. It's an anime trope where the girl is like trying to be friendly towards him, but she's embarrassed, and then she starts yelling at him and blah this, blah that. I think that the princess and the main character's relationship is kind of your typical relationship towards other relationships when it comes to a healthy relationship. Because if you guys don't argue in a relationship like these two fuckers do, then it's not really a good relationship. It's like you're just acting like fucking robots. But that's my opinion on that. As for the other side character, which is the sister's who's obsessed with her brother type bullshit, he I did not like because of how his dialogue. It might be different in the Japanese, but he kept calling everyone darling and honey, and the same goes for the fucking main character. They're both fucking dudes. Like, I understand calling the girls honey because that's his persona, but why the fuck is he calling him darling every once in a while? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't mind it, but it's just like, dude, like, you say it throughout the whole entire anime, and that's my main problem. So I'm giving this anime a 6 out of 10. I hope you guys have a nice positive day, and always stay positive. If you want to watch it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. My honest opinion is that you should watch it. If it gets a second season, which I don't think so, because it's been like fucking like 10 years before the anime ended. So hope you guys have a nice positive day, and always stay positive, bitches. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. I need to put that on a shirt once.